you will get a behind-the-scenes peek into how we make movie magic. You already know the word movie is a nickname for motion pictures. In the early days of filmmaking, it must have truly seemed like magic. In the late 1800s, the Pettibone Brothers Manufacturing Company began producing magic lanterns like this one, which were widely used by traveling showmen projecting images onto white backdrops. Just for a moment, imagine what that must have been like. Sitting in a darkened tent, suddenly the white backdrop is revealed and illuminated with a single image. Then, when seen in the right light, in the right order, and at the right speed, that image came to life to create a magical new world. Universal Studios has been making movies on this very location for over 100 years. During that time, the studios turned out some of the most memorable film moments in the history of Hollywood.
Hold on to your butts. Today's filmmakers have more tools than ever before. High-tech cameras, super-fast computers, but they still rely on a category of effects so distinctive they're known as special.
And the oldest form of special effects are called practical effects. Those are done right on set, right in front of the camera. Our first example of practical effects, models. Check out the opening from Universal's 1933 version of The Mummy. It utilizes miniature effects. Now you can tell that's a scale model because if you look very closely at the real pyramids, they don't say The Mummy. Now, as you know, Universal just rebooted the Mummy franchise this year. The last installment was in 1999, and the Sphinx from the opening shot of that movie is this actual model right here, the one used during that filming. And the attention to detail is incredible. Further proof that models are still an awesome way to pull a camera, right, Chris?
Absolutely. Another filmmaking technique that fools the camera is the glass matte. In the terrifying film The Birds, the brilliant Alfred Hitchcock had matte paintings created to achieve the eerie look he wanted for the town of Bodega Bay. Take a look. This literal bird's eye view of the town, only the parking lot and the fire are real. Everything else was hand-painted onto a single sheet of glass to create a glass mat that was then placed in front of the lens while they were filming. Later, footage of the birds was incorporated to complete the effect.
So we've shown you two forms of practical effects so far. First, models, and now the glass mat.
But there's another category of practical effect that involves performers, not just props. Practical stunts!
Did somebody say stunts?
Please welcome our amazing special effects show stunt department!
Yeah! Woo! That was awesome, man. Rad dropped like a rock on this side. You got Mike upside down over here. Chris, why don't we get an entrance like these guys?
Because we're wearing nice pants. You may not recognize their faces, but I guarantee you have seen their work in countless television and film productions, oftentimes doubling for some of your favorite celebrities. Let me give you a quick introduction. Over here, we have Woody Heath. This is Rad Floria, and our stunt coordinator, Mr. Michael McCann. Good to see you guys. Mike, I got a question for you, buddy. Is it true stunt performers almost always double for actors when it comes to stunts?
Absolutely. Most actors do not like to get kicked in the face.
Kicked in the face.
Like so.
Oh. Is he okay? Impressive. Go set up. fight, the art of illusion is very important. The moves need to be realistic enough to fool the camera without injuring anyone. Then it's up to the stunt performers to make them look believable. Let me set the scene. Exterior, a dark alley, dead of night. Two nefarious characters lurk about. Ready and action. Not me, him.
Hey, where you going, huh? Where's your wallet at? How about you hand it over, huh? Hand it over! That's right, Chris, and we call it Foley. Now, Foley is the process of adding sound effects to movies when they're already done filming, but you know its origin. Jack Foley wore many hats, a silent movie director, writer of westerns, even a stunt double. But when he started doing sound effects for Universal back in the 20s, that's when he really made a name for himself. For over 30 years, Foley worked in Soundstage 10, right here on the Universal lot. And if he couldn't recreate a sound effect in that soundstage, he just recorded it live. Inventing a technique called direct-to-picture, Foley and his small crew would record all of the sound effects for a finished film in one single take. The synchronization with the movements of the film had to be perfect. One mistake, and the team had to start over from the beginning. Here to help show us the art of Foley, give it up for our first volunteers!
From California by way of Ohio, say hello to the Hall family! All right!
Yeah! Hall family, all the way from California. Thanks for making that trip in today. They're going to help demonstrate how the simple items on this cart can be repurposed to sound like something completely different than what you might think. For example, in Foley, a water bottle could be used to articulate the sounds of breaking bones. Something like this. Check it out. You kids can try that at home. Parents love it. Cool, let's see what they have to Foley. It's from the movie Identity Thief, starring Jason Bateman and Melissa McCarthy. Now, while you watch, keep one eye on the scene itself, but make sure you look right next to it, as the Universal Foley artist is hard at work. Check it out.
Now, I have a plan.
Piece of cake, right, Wendy? Yeah, girl, you got this. Quick recap for the sound effects so everyone's caught up to speed. I'm going to jump in and help you on these two. This is the crash box. When I spin this, it's going to simulate the crash sounds we heard in that scene. And then I'll jump over to this very high-tech, very expensive device, which is why I'm handling it. These are shoes glued to sticks, and that's for the running in the scene. Then, Wendy, you have rolled up paper, wrapped tightly in tape, and a cutting board for the body falls onto the ground. Maddie, my dear, quick sweatshirt, by the way. You've got boxing gloves on sticks for the face mask and the throat punch there, okay? And last but not least, Jackie, the cowbell and the bat for that panini hit to the back of the head. And this is where it gets a little crazy, because these 4 handcuffs are going to simulate the sound of 2 handcuffs. What? Yeah, get ready, man. Speaking of ready, you ladies look ready. You want to give it a shot? Yeah, I love it. You're ready. My booth is ready. That guy is ready. So let's do it. Let's roll sound, speed, and action. Now comes our favorite part, though. We're going to take the actual dialogue and the music from that scene, but lay over their real Foley track we just recorded live and see if I need to grab you ladies some applications, right? So Yeah, come right over here. Line up right here. Turn around. Everybody, check out these side screenings brought to you by the Hall family.
Get over here and give me your wrist. Okay? Now I have a plan.
Yeah, Matty. Brennan, it was perfect! Take them down, ladies. You earned it. Beautifully done.
Very impressive. Young lady, it's time to quit school and move to Hollywood. Like today, she already has the shoes. What are you going to do? She's got it now. Identity Thief, a wonderful Universal film over the decades. The studio has made memorable films in every genre, but we really left our mark with some of the scariest thriller and horror films. Check it out.
Everyone, give a warm welcome to Evelyn. How about that today? Right in the center, my dear.
Welcome,
beautifully done.
Evelyn was selected because she has a very distinctive scream. Let me show you what I mean. Evelyn, you've just checked into the Bates Motel. You're shampooing your hair. The shower curtain flies open. There's Norman Bates. How would you scream? Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Have you been murdered before?
That was pretty good.
That was dead on.
Effortless.
Good. We saw that fight scene. Stunt performers have a very high tolerance to pain. Evelyn, the question is, do you?
Well, Evelyn, do you?
Ah!
Nailing it. That was
Really?
perfect.
That was... Save something for the take. All right, good. This next demonstration involves movie blood. Does anyone know what Alfred Hitchcock used for movie blood in Psycho? Yell it out if you know. Chocolate syrup, smart crowd.
Nicely done, gang. See, Psycho was a black and white movie, so they could use chocolate syrup, but nowadays, movie blood has to be much more realistic.
Thank you for lending us a hand.
Literally! Gotta stop putting my ear right there. That's on me.
I'm stepping this way.
Yeah. Remember, kids, do not try this at home, okay?
Try it at a friend's house.
There you go, my dear. With your hand you don't want.
Hold still, it's gonna hurt. Here we go. Ready?
Wait,
What?
That's not you said dull machete, right, Evelyn?
Correct.
Yeah.
We're not gonna chop off arm with a dull machete. Check out the side screens. We're gonna chop it off with this knife because it's much, much sharper. It's okay. You're young. It will grow back. I promise. Here we go. On three, ready to scream. Ready? 1, 2, 3, scream! Your scream really went up at the end there.
Yeah, that was all Evelyn.
It's a Hollywood blood that was completely fake, but the acting was very, very real, especially the giggling at the end. That was my favorite part. Check out the side screens. Here's how it works. False blade, notch cut out for arm. On the back, that's a bowl full of movie blood. I squeeze it, it makes a huge mess. It goes everywhere, but that's okay because it's Ryan's job to clean the whole thing out.
Yeah, unfortunately. But fortunately for us, we had an amazing volunteer. Round of applause for Evelyn. Yeah, killed it right there. Way too go. Oh no! Oh man, Chris is gonna help you. I got blood on my fancy pants.
All right, we'll see you there. Step over here with me. Did you bring a camera with you? Great. Open that up. We are going to let you take a picture with some of Universal's most famous monsters. Come right over here for me. I'm going to have you stand right there. Face forward. Make sure you have light here. Stand right here. We've got a special spotlight for you. So, right there. Excellent. All right, here's what I want, Ellen. Hands in the air like a scary monster. Okay, put your hand. Yeah, exactly. On the count of 3, one last big, huge Hollywood scream. Here we go. Ready? 1, Michael Myers, go home. You feel sorry for Michael Myers? That's a tough crowd. Evelyn, you should have seen the look on your face. Oh, look at that, we can. Wait a minute. I would go see that movie. That looks amazing. You met Michael Myers and you lived. How many people can say that? There's your phone back. Let's give her a huge round of applause. Bad maniac. We've seen a lot of great practical effects so far. We are going to switch gears. Take a look at some very cool visual effects. Any special effect that's created using a computer. To help me demonstrate motion capture, or mocap, please welcome back my co-host, Ryan!
Yeah, this is happening. Sorry, kids. Those poor children.
Just the children you feel bad for.
Yeah.
Okay, not the rest of us. All right. You ready to do this?
You know it, Chris.
All right, let's bring up our perimeter sensors, please. The markings on Ryan's suit are reflecting light back into these perimeter sensors, where their movement will be captured using our computer. And it was here captured on the screens, if you will. Excellent. The dots on his suit have been translated into this digital skeleton. This is what the computer will read and record for us in real time. Do me a favor, arms out to the side. Where we start with the T-pose to signal the beginning of a take. That way our editors will know exactly, okay, what are you doing?
Sorry, I don't know if you can tell, but this suit is tight.
Trust me, we can tell.
Okay.
Cool. Take your finger. You're going to touch your nose. Give me both sides twice. This is how we calibrate our system. Make sure we have a nice, strong connection between our suit, the sensors, and our computer. That was very, very good. Yeah, if you're done, you can make it. Put your arms down, but I need constant movement now. So I want like jumping jacks, jog in place. Whatever you got, just don't stop moving, okay? Using Ryan's capture movements, animators can manipulate the digital skeleton. They can play with the aspect ratio, apply a wireframe. Finish it off with digital skins. They can turn Ryan into whatever they want. And today, buddy, they have turned you into a lovable, huggable teddy bear.
Aww.
No. You're not just any teddy bear. You're Ted from Universal's Ted!
Oh, sweet!
Oh, you want to dance? You got music? What you got, Ted?
Oh, I got dance moves.
Love it. Okay, channel your inner Ted. Look, bring the
All
camera.
right, well, I got more then. Here we go.
Let's see it.
Tell you what, here's a little something for the ladies!
No! We got enough of those. Okay. Ted, you're a big Hollywood movie star. I got enough. What do you think of the show so far, huh?
That's why I watch these things. It's like a cool behind-the-scenes thing. You wouldn't know.
Thunder Buddies, Ted!
Thunder Buddies for life.
Look at that. You made a Thunder Buddy. That is Ted. That is Ryan. Give them both a huge round of applause. Fun fact, Seth MacFarlane had a modified mocap suit built by Phil Tippett Studios so he could act and direct at the same time. Let's take a look at the genius behind Ted in action.
We were able to do Ted in a completely lifelike way and to use technology in a way that it really hasn't been used to date. What that technology does so well is it takes fantastical characters and makes them as realistic in movement as possible.
Funny stuff, but as far as technology has come, visual effects and CGI, some things still look better when they're real, like fire. Let's take a look at some fire stunts from Universal Films. One of the most exciting yet most dangerous aspects of filmmaking, without a doubt, is a fire stunt. We are going to bring our top-notch stunt department back out here to show you guys how they execute a live fire burn. Here they come. The man in the middle, that is Brad Floria. He is the stunt performer who is going to be set on fire. Joined by Woody Heap and our stunt coordinator, Michael DeCamp, will be acting as his safety. You can see Brad's applying something to his face. It's not the latest Hollywood beauty cream. This is a protective fire gel, and he applies it to all of his exposed skin. You probably know how uncomfortable it is to miss a spot with sunblock. Well, imagine what it must feel like to miss a spot when you're on fire. Not good. Safeties are standing by the fire extinguishers in case of premature ignition.
Extinguisher 1, check. Extinguisher 2, check.
Upon completion of the burn, Brad will move down to this fire blanket where he will be extinguished. At this point, we are looking for a thumbs up that he's okay. Thumbs down is a sign to get our medical team involved.
Excuse me, we're gonna fuel? You ready?
Ready. It's also an excellent time for me to point out that these are trained stunt professionals using specialized equipment. This is not the type of thing anyone should ever think about trying on their own. Looks like Brad's just wearing a pair of jeans and a shirt. True. There are safety layers underneath to give him some added protection. Nothing is going to make him completely fireproof, but each layer will buy him a little extra time when he needs it the most. Because the last thing a fire performer wants to hear at the end of a take is, all right, let's shoot that again. We're hoping Brad can burn for about 8 to 10 seconds tonight. That is our goal. We do ask that everyone in the theater remain seated for the duration of this stunt. I think we're about ready to go. Let's take our lights down, set our clock to 0. Stunt team, whenever you're ready.
Woody, you ready?
Ready.
Brad, you ready to burn?
Ready and action.
Lighting, you're lit!
Anyone's wondering if that's real fire, ask the folks down front. It got a little warm, didn't it? Told you it was good seats, didn't I? All right, how are we going to top that? How about this? Let's create a scene that is truly out of this world. And we will do it with our final 2 volunteers. Right this way, you two. All the way from the San Francisco Bay Area, please give it up for Ashley and Andy. Welcome! Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, Andrew right here, Ashley right here. Andrew, buddy, I got some bad news. We are not going to set you on fire. I'm sorry we did that already, but you're going to be an astronaut for us, which is cool too, because that means you're joining our stunt team. So we're going to send you off with our stunt coordinator, Michael. He'll get you ready to go. You come over here with me, young lady, and you stand right there for me, because if I got a surprise for you. This is our Fisher flying rig. It's a highly sophisticated, computer-controlled cable system that we use to create the illusion of flight. Very high-tech, very expensive. You are going to be in control of it. But don't worry, there's an app for that. On our iPad, we have the remote control of the Fisher flying rig. You are going to set your boyfriend's height using that green bar right there. Once he's in the air, you will control him with this pink grid. Wherever you move your finger is where he is going to go. She's got a big smile on her face there, yeah. How long have the 2 of you been dating? About a year. That's a long time in Hollywood. Congratulations. Longer than most marriages here. Okay, slide your hand right through there. Don't touch anything till I get back, okay? Andrew, buddy, you are about to blast off into outer space. Do you have any final words for your girlfriend Ashley before you go? He says he loves you very much. That's what he said. What? He also said you guys should go shoe shopping in Beverly Hills tomorrow. What? He says money is no object. You get whatever you want. Be smart. 1 year I could have said engagement rings. All right, we need outer space. We're going to rear project the backplate of a space station onto the screen behind Andrew. That looks fantastic. Oh, come on. Andrew, please pay attention. Thank you. Shooting a movie over here. Kind of a big deal. All right. We're ready to go. Here's what I want you to do. Take that green bar, move it halfway up nice and quick. Perfect. Just there. That's good. Put your hair so you can see this. Spin them on there. Okay, Andrew, don't touch the wires. Yeah, you should be balanced on it. Hang on. You should be balanced. Push your shoulders. Feet down, shoulders back. There you go. Feet down. Yeah. Chin up. Chin up. It looks very natural. All right, we're ready to go. Go right ahead and move them up that way. There you go. A little more, a little more, a little. Right there. Salute to the space station, Captain. Oh, come on. Hang on. We are going to go through this again. Go way right here. All right, I got you, Andrew. Don't worry. I got you this time, buddy. There you go. Okay, don't push me. Strong. You know what? That's perfect. You know, we're going to take him back to the same spot. We can move around a little bit. That's absolutely fine. We want his head to wind up with the... Actually, that's too high. Can you bring him straight down? That's not down. Are you sending him back to San Francisco or hang on? Now, this is weird. I love you too, bro. He's smiling. That's a very good sign. You are all done, okay? Yep, that's it. No, hey! Are you mad at him? What are you doing? Let me have this. I'm ready to take this away from somebody. Oh, hang on. I got this. We're back on the way. There you go. You're coming down, Andrew. Remember, feet down, shoulders back. Push them back, hard as you can. Now he's just showing off for you. Come right over here. Let me go get your boyfriend for you. Dude, your girlfriend just tried to kill you. You okay? Get all those straps. Okay, good. Go give her a hug. You did a great job. As we said before, they get behind special effects to make the audience believe what they see is real.
Hi.
Give it up for our partner in crime, everybody! Yeah! Keep it going for all of our great volunteers. Thanks for stopping by, folks. We'll see you in the movies and enjoy the rest of your day. Here at Universal Studios Hollywood, the entertainment